friends, it's Becky here with Bountifully Blessed. I am very excited to show you how easy it is to save pepper seeds. So I've got one of my Satan's Kiss peppers here, and I did not get this plant from seeds that I had found in a store in a seed packet. And I actually got the plant from a place called Red Butte Garden where I'm at, and I thought it was such a cool thing. And now, for obviously next year and hopefully years to come, I really want to continue growing this Satan's Kiss pepper. So growing the peppers and being able to save the seeds is actually one of the easiest things to do. It's very, very simple. So from our video when my husband and I taste tested these, which these things are ridiculously spicy, have really good flavor though. So if you like spice, get yourself some Satan's Kiss peppers because they're pretty cool. I've actually got this really, really cute little one right here. Like, look at the size difference. This is how ours have been coming out so far, but this one's cute and little. I don't know why, but it's extra tiny. So I'm gonna harvest the seeds from this one, so that way I can continue to grow this pepper throughout the years. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to harvest the seeds. So what I've got here is I just got a plate with a paper towel. You don't have to have a paper towel, but I think that that's something that's beneficial because I'll probably just keep it mostly on the paper towel. I don't always use a plate, but I feel like using a plate today. So what I'm actually gonna do is I have some gloves. I actually got these specifically for things like spicy foods when I cut things. So get yourself some kind of glove to protect your hands from the amount of spice that you're going to be dealing with. And we're going to cut this bad boy open. I'm going to cut off the stem here. And since this is such a little tiny one, I'm just going to kind of give the flesh for my husband to use or eat or whatever he wants to do with it. He loves himself some good old spice. So what you're going to do is just cut open your pepper and harvest the seeds. This one doesn't have quite as many as the first one, at least it doesn't seem like it. I'm just going to get all those seeds out. Oops. I'm trying to be more dainty, but this is hard with such a small pepper. So we're just going to put the pepper seeds here on this paper towel. Here we go. My goodness, this is more challenging than I was expecting just because of the size of this pepper being so itty bitty. I can't imagine trying to harvest seeds from that little microscopic one that's here. Okay, so I've got those pieces, and there we go. So what you're gonna do is give these seeds a good time to air dry. So on average, you know, take like 48 hours to make sure that they're fully dried out. But you can obviously leave them out and let them sit out for a good week or so, especially if you have bigger seeds. But pepper seeds all look the same. I've not had some that a pepper seed did not look the same. But all I'm gonna do, oh my goodness, I can't get the flesh out of this one. All I'm gonna do is let these dry out on my counter. You put them on your windowsill. You can really honestly do whatever you want with that. And you're just gonna let them air dry until they're completely dry. So whether you keep them on a paper towel like this, or keeping them on a plate, putting them in a bowl, whatever you want to do, just make sure that they can completely air dry. Make sure you know what kind of pepper seeds they are. Obviously, that's going to be important. And we're just going to let these guys dry out for the next 48 hours is kind of my standard when I save seeds for peppers. So we'll be back in about 48 hours or so, and I'll show you the next step. friends, we're back. So you're gonna not even believe how incredibly simple this last step is to saving your pepper seeds. I have my seeds here that we left for about a day or two to nice and dry out. And now they're all nice and dried. They've been out on the paper towel, just sitting on the counter, not a big deal. I have these cute little containers I like to save my seeds in, and then I can specify with some vinyl how I like to save these, so that way I can specify that this is from our Satan's Kiss pepper, and I can put it in my container. It's literally that easy, and then I can use these for next year. So I already have however many seeds this is, so many potential plants in here. And then obviously as time goes on when you save seeds, so something that's interesting is seeds don't technically expire. They do slow down their germination rate, however. So if I were to plant these next year and waited another 10 years to use these same exact seeds, I could still get a plant from them, but the germination rate is going to be a lot less. So you technically can plant these at any stage. However, it's always better to have fresh seeds when you get your plant, whatever you're going to save seeds from. In this case, we are saving pepper seeds. So obviously, I'm probably not going to be using every single one of these seeds next year unless I wanted that many of this particular pepper plant. They are small peppers, as we've kind of seen. They are a pretty decently small pepper, but they pack a punch. And our plan for these is to make some hot sauces with them. So I don't need a lot, thankfully, but it will be nice to have a decent amount of seeds, so that way I have a lot more potential of being able to use them for other things in the future. So one of these little teeny tiny things gave me a lot of seeds. So that is literally how easy it is to save pepper seeds. It's quite impressive. Get them from your pepper. Make sure that they air dry. Make sure that there's no moisture left in them. And store them however you're going to store them in some kind of airtight container. Obviously, you don't want them to get wet. Otherwise, you're going to have probably some kind of interesting things. I'm sure they would probably start to sprout, or it would make them moldy. So I just got these cute little glass containers. I like to use these for a lot of different things. I have lots of different seeds that I keep in them. I have some really, really small ones as well that these would be beneficial for, because only there's a few seeds in this one, but I just like the way they look. They're pretty and they're simple and cheap. So you can find these at any store. I get mine from Dollar Tree. Comes in a pack of 4 of these for $1.25. You can find them at Walmart. So quite fun, simple, easy, and now these are ready to plant for next spring. How exciting is that? So hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was informational for you and entertaining, and I pray that you are bountifully blessed. Until next time.